She changed our date 3 times, so I blocked her. Was I wrong? So last night, I had a date planned with someone I just met. Chemistry and connection was peak. We said 7 p.m. Then around 5, she says 8 or 9-ish. I agree. Later I shower, get dressed, text, and call to get an address. She doesn't answer the phone, but texts. She says, "What about 10?" I say I wasn't planning on starting the night that late, but okay. Then she says, "What you looking like tomorrow around 8, just in case?" I said, "Girl, bye," and blocked her ass for wasting my time and went to bed. You were only wrong when you didn't block her immediately after changing the time again to 10 p.m. She has to be younger because women of a certain age will never push it past 8 p.m. for a date. We're looking to be back home by 10:45 p.m. She was seeing how far she could push it. 7 turned into 8/9, then 10, then what about tomorrow? She was testing your tolerance. Women are corny these days playing that game. And when you don't play along, suddenly you're not assertive enough. No. Here, if someone is genuinely interested, they don't move the goalpost all night. Facts on that. I picked up on the wasn't willing to play the game. I gave grace, maybe more than I should have, but still, was trying to see what was up. I believe that woman for me will be for me. Won't have to be none of that. You feel me? It will be easier. It will just click and flow, you know? You were not wrong. You showed understanding and restraint while being disrespected and treated as an afterthought. The only thing you were wrong about is not blocking her when the second request of a change to 10 came. She deserved the reaction. I genuinely hope you find someone who will appreciate your intentionality. And yes, I agree, she was disrespectful AF. Oh, well, her loss. You weren't wrong. That's a test to see how much nonsense you would tolerate while she did what she really wanted to do. The relationship was over before it began. Exactly. Truthfully, I was out when she said that 8 or 9-ish crap. I tried to be understanding, but some is just egregious. That. Women need to be held to the same standards they hold men, period. Too many of them think they are exempt from decent behavior cause you're a woman. Plus, she grossly overestimated your interest in her, laughing out loud, thinking she could string you along and play games. Good riddance. I did that once to a man 2 hours before a date, and I gave my legit excuse and apologies. And I made the effort to reschedule. He married me after all that, but there is no way he would have gone further if it had started like yours. You made re-effort with a sincere apology. A man has no problem waiting or rescheduling when things are communicated. Not facts. She said, just in case. She didn't confirm that she couldn't still meet you at 10 p.m. You're wrong. You assumed things too fast. He didn't expect to be out that late. End of story. No. Here, you were not wrong. However, your boundaries need to be reinforced. After that first reschedule, I feel you should have let her know that was inconsiderate and a waste of the time you set aside to spend with her. People are wild. I see so many people on this app wondering why they are still single. Meanwhile, pulling like this. I say you dodged a bullet, sir. No, you are not wrong. Trust me, if she wanted to go, she would have. And if something came up, she would have been very explicit about the details and already had a solution and would have been very apologetic. Same thing I thought. I would have done the same. All the S would have been flying in the wind against me. I don't tolerate it. Ever. Are you certain there was chemistry on her end? I thought so. Maybe not. Part of being an adult ready for a committed relationship is respecting your own time and respecting other people's time. At least she showed you that in the beginning. Facts. It's the one resource there is no more of. I want to know what crazy person would delay a date with this king? Meeting at 10 p.m.? In this economy, I'm sleep by 11:30, even on the weekends. I'm trying to tell you, we old enough to have bedtimes now. Like, seriously. Once too many reschedules enter the chat, I leave it. Truth. I tried to be understanding, but I know that a woman doesn't do that. Yo, someone she values. This scenario can't be real. Stop playing on this app. I can forgive 8-ish life gets in the way and time runs away. 9-ish is now 2 hours later. I might has canceled or postponed depending on what was planned. Not eating dinner at 9. I would be starving. 10 is unacceptable. I would have canceled. I would have given her a strong 8 o'clock as well if something came up at the very last minute, but anything after that, no. Here? I'm not about to be out in the streets all night, messing with you. You playing games with my sleep schedule. You did what you should have done. On the other hand, just fee, I am very punctual. Just saying. Should have blocked her when she started texting. You ain't lying about that. Hoth stands up to Idris Elba? Testing you right out the box. Her continuing to push things out was disrespectful to your time. And it sounds like she might have already been out and was failing to manage her time. I had a date last night and had to push it 15 minutes, but it was because I just moved, put my phone down on a box and couldn't find it laughing out loud. So I explained what happened. He gave me grace. I got there and we had a great time. Being respectful of someone's time and communication aren't hard to do. Unfortunately, not everyone does them. Absolutely not. I haven't gotten past. How about 10 p.m.? I'm annoyed, and it's not even me. Never keep someone around you who has no regard or value for your time. She was double booked. First date ran a little long and ended up with a nightcap. An hour I could see, unless there were reservations that couldn't be changed. Anything more than that, she can go somewhere with that. Block and delete her number. I wish you could block her twice. Gotta get up and get to the dollar, and I think that's a dilemma many women don't understand. Everyone doesn't make 100K from one income, so either they want to time with us with less funds, or they want us to see a little less and create financial stability. Great job for trusting you, Instincts. Hopefully the next one is more successful. The first one was a flag, and that would have been enough for me to say, no thank you. You must be a very patient guy, but when somebody shows you something the first time, believe them. I'm wishing you best of luck. Very patient, but nobody's fool. My problem is I give benefits of doubt, whereas I should be giving the doubt of the benefit. Something similar happened to me last Saturday. A woman I hadn't seen in 3 years contacted me to hang out the afternoon/evening, and that was on Tuesday. On Friday, she reduced it to lunch. I agreed and met her on Saturday. While we were eating, she kept getting texts. Turns out she was making plans with a girlfriend for that afternoon/evening. I called her on it and she called me negative. Adios, mofo. Turns out she was meeting with her ex-boyfriend who ended up screwing her over. So good karma. Well, she missed out on a handsome black man. Now us ladies who are really interested can get a chance. This happened to me in December, but the dude kept stringing me along that he was in traffic. Our 5p date ended up being 9p. I allowed it honestly because he was really hot laughing out loud. Boot after our incredibly long date, 48 hours. Stop judging me right now! He ghosted TF out of me, and I found him on T with allegations that he has a live-in girlfriend, has a girl pregnant, etc., etc., etc. So, moral of the story is you dodged a bullet. You were not wrong. She was waiting for another offer. Protect your peace. You can do better. She's just rude. I find it the height of disrespect to waste someone's time. Go find someone who is going to value you. Where is Ish on the clock? You're 100% not wrong. Can I offer an alternative? If y'all both felt the chemistry, that means she was likely super excited. For some folks, that causes immense amount of anxiety, so it makes her more and more late as she's trying to get herself together. She needs to communicate way better, but just sharing an alternative view. Had a man plan a dinner date last Friday. We agreed 6 p.m. He texted me at 4:48 p.m. to reschedule to 7:30 p.m. I said no. Here, I'm good. Let's not do the date at all. This is after he canceled our dinner date the Friday before that. You did the right thing. I would have only accepted one reschedule, and if there was a delay, wished her well and block and delete her number. She was pushing your boundaries to see what you could tolerate with no respect or value for your time. I got stood up for a 7 p.m., after he reconfirmed with a text at 2 p.m. Waited until 7:20 p.m., called him. He had blocked my number. A 54-year-old teacher from Brooklyn named Mike. She's an opportunist. She was gambling with a better option and had every intent on stringing you along. You did right. If something really came up, she would have gave you details. You done right. If this is the first date, she obviously didn't prioritize you. That doesn't get better, it gets worse. You knew you weren't wrong. Also, the second request to push time back was her testing your boundaries, and that's when the date would have gotten canceled. This pattern would have shown up time and time again. I once dated someone who'd show up hours later than planned. That was the lowest effort person I ever made the mistake of spending time with. What would you do if you were in a situation like this? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like and subscribe to Thread Stories for more.